feel like just with the tight end position, you do a lot of different stuff. So being able to kind of have that under your belt after 1 year, and then learning from all that stuff, run game, pass game, you know, some ball carrying I did. So just learning from all that, like I said, and getting better at it.
The business of the NFL, right, is very real. You know, coaches get fired today, that kind of thing. There is going to be consistency here. As a rookie going into your second year, just how valuable is that for you?
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think we had a great system that we had in place, and to have a second year where you don't have to come back in and be a first year in a offense and learn everything again will be big. So that's a huge part, I think, in the second year.
Tyler, at any point did your body say, "Hey, I've played my season, the rookie wall," or is that just BS?
I mean, I feel like just football in general, you're always going to hit a wall at some point with how your body's feeling and the physicality of it. But everybody's playing the same schedule and same season, so it's really just part of the game, and that's just how it is.
Tyler, I know it's still early, but as you reflect on your first year, what's your takeaway of just your play and just being around this entire team?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of guys to learn from this locker room. So that was cool to be able to play with these guys, and I think I did some good, did some bad. I think it'll just be a big learning experience for me this off season, and making sure I don't make the same mistakes twice when I come back and get a chance that second year.
The continuity I know is important. You had such a great connection with DJ. How important is it to have him back in this locker room next year with you guys?
Yeah, I think just before even as a football player, just as a guy in this locker room, he's great to have around and makes guys around him better, on and off the field. And then he was obviously a really good quarterback and had a lot of good connections with a lot of guys here. So I think it would be huge that keeping him around.
Second half of the year, I know it seemed like maybe just a little bit more difficult to continue the run that you were on to start the season. Different quarterbacks coming in, defenses looking at you guys different. How would you characterize how that second half of the season went? And were you getting different looks or being played different?
I think there's a lot of things that it was slower than how I started, numbers wise, but it's really just sometimes that, especially with the tight end position, that can how it can go. When you're doing a lot of different stuff, and we did have some changes at quarterback and some injuries and stuff, but everybody deals with that. So I think it's just me making sure I get better at some things I could have done better during that stretch and come back next year better.